It's week 1 of the NFL, and if it's in the game, it's in the game.
It is the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Giants led out by their quarterback, Daniel Jones. Here he is. It's year 6 in the NFL. He was the 6th overall pick back in 2019 out of Duke, and Jones still at the helm for the Giants.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking about new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And man, you get through that first game and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, we're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. Third down coming up. Here's Jones to throw. Open man, that's Slayton. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. That's to Robinson, he's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Now Jones on the bootleg. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New York. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return, it's Brandon Powell. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Vikings led out by the rookie, J.J. McCarthy. Won the national championship at the University of Michigan. Wasn't asked to throw it a ton during that championship run, but very athletic, very impressive. And Greg, he's the guy for the Vikes.
This is the moment, Mike. He's been working towards this day ever since hearing his name called on draft night, and he's put the work in over the last few months. His franchise clearly feels that he's ready to go. And what did he say to us the other day, Mike? He said, I kind of have to admit, it's going to be surreal walking out on that field to take my first snap as a starting NFL quarterback. And I think once he settles in and gets rid of any early nerves, he's confident that he'll show everybody that he belongs.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Now Jones. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
So, fourth down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Is the man signed from Houston? It's Devin Singletary. He'll have a yard or two up to about the 16. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll run once more with Singletary. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Singletary. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball outside with
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
This is taken at his own 30. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And after parting ways with the Packers, Jones kind of surprised some by staying in the NFC North. He signs with Minnesota, and he joins an offense that is loaded with talented skill players. So if he can continue to be the playmaker he's been throughout his career, they've got themselves a nice young group here in Minnesota, especially on the offensive side of the ball. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
He'll Jones now on 1st and 10. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not what you want to see quarter one of week 1. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. It is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. A nice throw by the rookie out of Michigan. It's going to be good enough for a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Jordan Addison, touchdown Vikings.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown and time for the kickoff. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Giants offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
And when it comes to Turner, you're talking about a guy, Mike, that was the SEC Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, that probably says all you need to know. First-team All-American with 10 sacks, and he has a rare combination of length, but he's also very strong at the point of attack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Jones. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen on now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. To the outside, it's looked in by Addison. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. In motion, it's Jefferson. First carry now for Ty Chandler. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And the Vikings first down.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's McCarthy. Now they'll set up the screen for Chandler. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They'll go. Here's McCarthy. To the sideline. He's got it. The official says, yes, the feet are in. And they convert on 4th down. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Ty Chandler. Touchdown, Minnesota. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Singletary. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Up the middle, here's Singletary. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Dallas Turner, the rookie, there on the tackle.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. They'll try and run for the first with Singletary. And they've got it. Gonna pick up the first down there. Right around midfield.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now Jones. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Now 3rd and 10.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the Giants. That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Vikings offense and Ty Chandler getting set for this next possession. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First down, Vikings.
He runs straight ahead with Jones. Not much there, maybe a yard. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he's not going to get there. Maybe he's looking for a cutback lane, but that certainly didn't develop. And now it's 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Here's Ryan Wright now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense. Automatic first down.
That's quickly out to Jefferson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. 12 yards on that hookup. It'll be a Vikings first down. They send him right out of the slot. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds.
He is in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Tracy now to return it. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Giants offense ready for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. And a good job defensively to rally into the ball. They hold him to a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now, Jones. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Jones. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here comes the rookie out of Michigan, J.J. McCarthy, heading out for the next Vikings possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. He's got his man, Jefferson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The Giants offense ready to get back to work. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. On the handoff, Singletary. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Singletary. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
That'll be caught by the running back, Singletary. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2nd down and 8. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Jones. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw. but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Gano's kick is good. And the Giants cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Vikings offense ready to come back out for this next possession. So this next drive about to get going. We remind you, coming up later tonight, the regular season premiere of Sunday Night Football. It's a good one. Playoff rematch, Stafford against Goff, the Rams and the Lions from Ford Field. That's at 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow, we wrap up week 1 with Monday Night Football. Aaron Rodgers gets another shot at a Monday opener. The Jets and Niners from Santa Clara, 8:15 Eastern, 5:15 West Coast time. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And he's into the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Reichert now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Vikings add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Giants offense running back Devin Singletary back on the field. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Jones now on first down. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
First and 10. Again, it's Jones. First down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants are back within 2 scores.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They motion the slot man left. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He keeps it himself.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Touchdown.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable.
That's down the field and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The best defenders, Mike, they have an ability to impact the game in a lot of different ways. I mean, take this guy. Earlier in the game, he comes up with a big interception. Now he gets sent on a blitz. He comes through for a sack. They better find out exactly where this guy is, both run and pass. He's having himself a great day.
The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. This will begin at their own 13-yard line, so work to do starting with this 1st and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. This is intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Up the middle, here's Jones. And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up 3rd and goal. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. A throw on the move is caught.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Tracy now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Jones operating out of the pistol. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Jones going to try and throw on third down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, Giants.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. Now Jones on the bootleg. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment, uplifting for them, big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense, you get yourself an easy touchdown, all of a sudden your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now the rookie out of Purdue, Tyrone Tracy. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Throwing, Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Shotgun now for Jones. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Here's Jones to throw. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Jones to the air again. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Singletary now on 1st and 10. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. To throw, it's Jones. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This from 45 yards away. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Giants cut 3 off the lead. but they still face a sizable deficit.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The visitors' offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Slot man in motion right. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 2nd and a yard. They'll put Addison in motion. Play action now. It's McCarthy. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Here now, 3rd and 5. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. He's across midfield. Down to the 10. And he will go all the way. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Tracy now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. This team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Throwing now is Jones. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th. I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, Jones. He's got his man, that's Slayton. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot. Working from the gun, it's Jones. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
At the 36-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Singletary. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. Jones gonna hang on to it here. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Jones. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. They're trying to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front, and they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, it's Jones. 18 yards on the connection. That's good for a Giants first down. Now, Jones. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. In motion, it's Robinson. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Singletary. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. Can the defense do it again? From the 1. 3rd down now. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, Giants. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Howell now to bring it back. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense headed back to take over once more. And they have done all you could ask for, closing in on a road victory to start the campaign as they try to finish things off here in quarter number 4. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Slot man in motion left. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. They run it once more with Jones. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Again, it's Jones. This isn't going to work out much better either. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage this time. No gain, tough sequence, and that brings up 4th down.
Well, maybe he's counting a little bit, Mike, on this defense being in pass mode, and maybe you can catch him off guard with the run call. In this case, the defense was ready for all of it. They hold them to no gain. They're going to have to bring out the punt team.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The Giants offense and Daniel Jones ready to get going once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Jones. Now a screen going to be set up for Singletary. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. The Giants sending out their punter, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Jones now on 1st and 10. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the handoff, Jones. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Oh, he coughs up the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers.
The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Jones. This one is caught by Robinson.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff, Jones, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. This is Jones. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. 3rd and 5. This one into the hands of Powell. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Tracy now to return it, and it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Again, it's Jones. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And he'll be taken down. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Jones to the air again. And a good job there of hemming him in. They get it to the 8-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Back to throw is Jones. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5. 3rd and goal. Throwing, Jones. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Mekhi Blackman.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 29-yard line.
On the give, it's Jones. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.